So hello guys and welcome back to the channel. That is our Scrambler with the Outlook visor and fender, and here is another Scrambler. It belongs to Ronak and he's got this carbon racing visor which we're going to install now. So what do you get in the box? It comes in that big box. You get this, he's purchased the smoke visor. You also get a transparent one. Then you get all of these attachments. You get the, well, I love this part from Carbon Racing. Ravi, this is a good job where you've marked all the parts properly, whether they are in a plastic bag or wrapped, like where to use them. Like this is the base bracket. From that you understand that it's going to go somewhere here. Then you have got the windshield top brackets which will go somewhere behind these 4 holes over here, which I'll show in some time as we proceed in the video. And this is the headlight bolts. You'll have to replace the stock bolts because you need longer bolts to accommodate the bracket. Then you get the main mounting. So all main mounting bolts 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever we require here are put in this one. And then of course you have the stabilizer bar. This goes on the handlebar. Okay, this part. From this 2 bars will come out and go towards the windshield, and these round type stuff will get, knobs will get stuck in this one and this attachment, and this attachment will be mounted to the rear, or what we call it as windshield top brackets. So let's begin with the installation. I'll first install these 2 brackets. I'm not sure which one goes first, so probably we'll start with the handlebar mounts and see where all the attachments come out. So I've mounted the stabilizer bar mounts over here. I had to shift the cable holders a bit down on both the sides, and now we'll mount the right hand side. So there were small adjusters also, but these were only in one side. The other side did not have it. They've given a pair of adjusters if your handlebar is smaller. So by default this will have a lot of gap if you install it by default. Okay, so you put those adjusters and install it. So we have these rubber bushings from Carbon Racing which we have to insert in each of these 8 holes. So I've installed 6 for now. It's not easy, but it's not that difficult also. For these I have to use a bit of oil around the edges of the visor and on the bottom edge of the rubber, and then push it inside with a screwdriver and all. But make sure you don't scratch any of the visor parts. And I wish this had come pre-installed because it would have been a bit easier for DIY. So I'm entering it, pushing it from the back side. Just in case I need to use any tool, I will scratch the back side of the visor and not the front. So once it's gone half inside, I use a non-sharp equipment or a screwdriver or a ratchet or anything, a socket, to push it inside slowly, and it goes inside. Once it's inside, you make sure the path is easy for the bolt to move around. So we're going to install this bracket over here. Okay, you're going to leave this outside because this is going to get mounted on the headlight over here. Tighten all the bolts. They are rubber based cushions in between that we just added, so make sure you don't over tight and pinch the rubbers. You'll get a feel where it becomes extremely tight. Leave at that point. So tighten all 4 bolts. So we've removed the headlight because we need to remove this brackets because it's going to be useless now. So to remove the headlight you have to loosen and remove the 2 bolts from left and right, and then loosen it from this particular 5 or 6 point socket over here. Once it is loosened, then remove these bolts to remove these 2 brackets. So as you must have seen in my previous fog light, in my Ortlog windshield visor mounting, I have to remove this. To remove this you have to first remove the headlight, obviously, which we did, and then loosen these 2 bolts, take them off so that this is free and this can move to the left. Once this moves to the left, you will need something like this Allen key which can go inside and you can unlock the bolt over here. Okay, once it's unlocked, you can use the angled side. If you see, this has got a angle, and then remove it with this tool easily. I've put back the headlamp, the wiring, and one single bolt right now to hold the headlamp in its place. And from the other side, we can now put the visor. Remember, we attached the brackets initially only, so they've given a spacer which will go inside over here. Your visor will sit like this, and the bolt will go in here. So once you've put in one side bolt, put in the second one. Don't tighten everything completely now, it will be a bit loose because we have to adjust the stabilizer on the front and all. Now let's assemble the stabilizer bar first. So this is the one of the mounts. I'm loosening this so that I can install this over here. Now this is the right hand side visor top bracket, and I've removed the nuts from behind of this holder. It is a proper mate over here. Put the nuts from behind and then tighten them. Now the right side is completely assembled. Let me share a quick overview. We put in the two bolts from here with the washers. Rubbers we had initially put in. Then we assembled the bracket outside. Okay, everything was installed separately. Nuts were put in from here. Okay, then this bar came in here. We have not put it here because in the Speed 400 installation, I mean the videos and all that I saw on Carbon Waves website and Instagram, it was all coming out from here. So I just put it here because here it is protruding less. I don't know how it would have been here. Since it is a Scrambler and has got a bigger handle, I put it here, which the installation right now is comfortable so far. Now I'll remove the stabilizer bar from the left hand side. I put it at the initial stage only, which was wrong. We'll first assemble this unit, the bar, the bracket and the stabilizer bar holder outside, and then put it here. So we've assembled the stabilizer bar and brackets and all completely. This is the left hand side bracket. It is going to fit here like this on the windshield from the back side. Then we have the bracket to hold the bar and the bar itself, and then we have added the second bracket or the mount for this side. So we'll first put the bolts over here inside. Okay, we've put it inside over here also, put the nut bolt, and I'm now going to first tighten this one completely so that the visor is in place for both the sides. Don't over tighten them because these are all plastics. If you put more than required pressure, your plastics are going to break. It's not that they are delicate, but plastics are made that way, so don't over pressurize them. So these both are tightened. Windshield is leveled. Now I'm going to tighten these 4 nut bolts for the visor. In the end, tighten the headlight bolt also. Make sure you do the headlight throw adjustment. As it is, this throw is not good, but make sure the headlight is focusing down. Otherwise, abruptly if you get out on a ride, you will not have a good headlight throw at night. So we finished all the installation, and I'll take the bike out to a normal 1 kilometer ride and check if there is anything vibrating, wobbling or loose. So I did a quick ride in the city, and no wobbling, no vibrations, nothing loose. Overall installation is absolutely perfect, I would say. So all these are the intact points, mount points, just in case I missed in the previous clips anywhere. So a small walk around type for how it looks. The black visor, obviously smoked one, looks better and hides all the mounting points. I saw the clear visor photos on Carbon Racing, so all inner things were visible, inside that, the mounts and all, which was not looking a bit nice. And of course, all this looks and things are subjective to each person. From down, wind blast protection, I cannot say right now much, but for me, the height is up to the chest or half chest, not above the shoulder, below the shoulder. So it won't do that much of wind blast protection, and Carbon Racing has clearly mentioned that on the website also, that wind blast protection and all depends on the person's height and all. But overall, good fit and finish, goes with the bike, doesn't look something from outside world or something. Let me know which one do you like, this or this. So with that said, I'll end the vlog here. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the video. If yes, do like, do share it in your friends group, your Triumph riding groups and all. And see you in a new one very soon.
I didn't wanna see you when you came home, 'cause you always try to hurt me, and that's so low.